Bulgarian split squat. So all this really means is that you're elevating one of your legs onto a bench. A split squat on its own looks like this. 2 feet apart, coming down into a split squat. So with a Bulgarian, you're gonna grab a bench. Now for my shorter ladies, sometimes when we actually set up, we might find that the bench is a little bit too high up for us, right? So if that ever occurs, what I would say to you is to ensure you have a plate propped in front so that you can actually elevate yourself to a height where that is no longer an issue for you. Oh, losing balance, yeah? So no longer an issue for you. Now, if you're a tall galley, and what tends to happen with our tall galleys is, if we come down and we extend all the way up, for our tall galleys, we're a little bit higher up and our ankle gets super uncomfortable being at the top here and starts to hurt a little. So if you are a tall gal, what I would recommend to you is actually popping a plate onto the bench so that it can elevate the bench for you and get into a split squat this way. Now obviously I can't do it for real because I'm a little bit shorter, but if you were a tall gal, this is exactly what you would be doing, okay? So, the most important things when it comes to Bulgarian split squats or split squats in general is the way that we brace our core, okay? So when you actually get into a split squat, we can be quite extended. And by extended, I mean the lower back is very curved and we've got a lot of pressure happening here because there's no engagement here or here. What you want to do is draw your pelvic bones in together and pull the ribs in, belly nice and tight. So see the difference between extended and tight core, right? So from here, I'm going to make sure that my legs are nice and in line. Now what happens here is I keep my chin up and I draw my knee back towards the bench. So I've taken a deep breath in and exhaled. Now, to ensure that you get maximal glute contraction, what needs to happen is your weight needs to be dragged backwards initially and all the pressure be kept in your heels and inside foot, okay? Because there is a difference between a well-intentional Bulgarian split squat where we're trying to activate the glutes and just a momentum-filled split squat, right? So if I'm here, full attention, my chin is up, core is nice and tight. I'm going to place my weight into my heel already, that front foot, and my back knee is going to draw towards the bench, weight pressure still in that heel and the front foot. As I get to the bottom, I'm really emphasizing on pushing the floor away through that heel once again. So take your time. If you don't feel the glutes working, do not go up in weight or just take it a lot slower, okay? So taking it a lot slower looks like this. 1, 2, and pushing through the floor. 1, 2, pushing through the floor. Now, if you want to start to add weights, so I've got 2 3-kilo dumbbells here. What I would recommend is that you put yourself into a position where you are far enough from the bench, shoulder, core, and exactly the same thing, knee coming back, pushing through the ground.